21 years ago, the spring of 1996, I joined a Japanese adventure team. Our mission, trekking across the Gobi Desert. How long? As long as it takes. How far? More than the round trip from Vancouver to Kamloops, 750 kilometers by foot. This trip was all about adventure and exploring the unknown. It might be difficult to grasp, but slip on your trekking boots and let me take you back to walk the Gobi Desert with me. Day 1, April 1st. In the suburbs of Dunhuang, a small town in the northwest of China. All 7 explorers are waiting for you to tie your final bootstraps. You stand up and look around. 4 porters and 21 camels in single file have already departed, carrying the full load of supply. You're bursting with excitement because you're living your dream now. Meanwhile, a little apprehension is building with you. Because you know once the journey has started, you and your team will be completely isolated in the Gobi Desert. There's no turning back. You hesitate, then step forward and join the team. The conditions of the desert vary. Salty protrusions of clay or sand dunes as far as I can see. Either way, make it difficult to move. The temperature range from 40 degrees at noon to -10 at night. You hike 20 to 30 kilometers based on weather conditions. Your daily food allotment is 3 naan bread, 1 for breakfast, 1 for lunch, and 1 for dinner. In the first week, you couldn't believe that washing your hands, taking a shower, and brushing your teeth are all luxury that can only happen in another dream. But in this reality, you're overwhelmed by incredible starvation and exhaustion. The anguish of hunger is so deep, you can hardly stand. Day by day trekking under the burning sun aggravates the pain, extreme pain. Many times, you regret your decision and doubt your choices for the reason for this trip, all for a damn hike. However, when you reach camp and see other members waving to you, you're relieved and rejoiced that you're one day closer to your destination. You're getting tougher and stronger with every wave of devastation. However, you don't know what lies just ahead. It's afternoon, the team suddenly stopped. The more experienced porter found green grasses on the ground. There must be water here. The team will set up a tent and dig a well for water. The camels have been pillaging for water from team members for several days. If it continues, within few days, the whole team will be in jeopardy of dehydration and even death. You turn around and scan the horizon, barren land and exhausted camp. Never before have you felt so close to death as you have now. You're too young to die. You have so many things you want to do again, but differently. In your journal, you have promised you will be grateful for everything you have. All the things you took for granted before. You have to tell your spouse, your parents, and all of your friends that this journey has made you a new man, and you will never let them down again if you make it out. The porters dig 2, 4, 6 meters below the ground. And finally, after a whole night of digging, water! Everyone bursts into cheers and celebrate. But wait, you hear a loud noise in the distance. It's a herd of camels. They smell the scent of water and are desperately running toward the well. Shock and urgency emerge, as there is still one porter in the well. If a camel falls from the loose edge, it would be fatal for the man below. You must lure the herd away in order to gather and purify the water over the next 2 days. Now, the team is revitalized and ready to face any challenge ahead. Day 30, the day you will never forget. At noon, the team stopped. One camel has fallen. Porters try everything to get her up, to no avail. One team member fills his bowl with water, urging her to drink. Another member kneels down, opens her water bottle, praying for a miracle. It is too late. The only option is to leave the camel and move on. As you're hiking forward, tears swell up and start to fall. You're in disbelief that you just discarded the loyal camel that has carried your food and water for the past 30 days. But what else can you do? Life can be cruel, unfair, and helpless. Today, you must bury your sorrow and move on. As your hours have passed, another wave of hunger strikes you. You take out an animal and blow off the dust. Open your knife and carefully scratch away the layer of mold. Dip it in the water and nibble it slowly. Surprisingly, you start to laugh. You used to check the expiration date of food and toss it in the garbage bin without thinking. How your taste buds long for that spoiled food. Time to move on. Day 38. You continue your long trek. Another dry, hot, and silent afternoon. When you hear a familiar sound from your past, could it be? Your pace quickens. Yes, there it is. A vehicle, a road, the destination you thought you might never reach. It leads you and your team to a village. The first thing on your mind, a beer. Keep it coming. 750 kilometers come to end, but your lifelong journey still awaits you. Tighten up your bootstraps one more time and rise to embark on the new journey. 38 days of penance has taken you from coward to tough, arrogant to humble, self-absorbed to reflective, and ungrateful to appreciate it. Now come back with me to the present day. If ever you feel overwhelmed with work, family, and your mind is screaming for a break, I urge you to consider taking similar track. It doesn't have to be as extreme as 38 days in the desert, as long as you're pushing your limits. The challenge will give you the boost of lifetime that no one can take away from you.